as a Canadian, I have a really I have a wussified government. So as a Canadian, all things being relative, I'm sort of pleased with the way the Israeli communications people are dealing with this. They are, when they see the, like you say, the Pallywood images, they, report the other side. So, we saw Netanyahu's his Arab language spokesperson tweeting out images that were not really reported anywhere of the Nazi flag flying at those.
Yeah.
They call them protests, but Brian, they're riots. Like they're tire burning.
It's a riot.
It's a riot.
Firstly, tire burning in America is a very, very, and I presume Canada, and in fact most of the sentient world, tire burning is a crime. Just burning one tire can get you locked up because the environmental damage is so enormous. So they went through 1 week, one Friday of burning tires, so to the point where they then actually were complaining because they didn't have enough tires. They had a tire shortage in Gaza. I don't know if they were burning new ones, honestly. So, then all the tires that get there go through our checkpoints, because we check everything. But the problem is that the world's media, and this is another sort of, the world's media, I believe, is skewed dramatically towards presenting the Palestinian side uncritically. And what happens is, and this is what I wrote about in 2 pieces on Israeli Cool, which is a blog I write on quite often. What happens is Gaza is a militarily run dictatorship. Hamas controls Gaza. Now, a few years back, there was allegedly, I think it's 13 years ago since the last elections, Hamas did quite well in a regional sense. But then after winning some local authority, they had a military coup and kicked out the other side, which is Fatah, which is the Palestinian Authority of Mahmoud Abbas. Kicked them out, threw people off buildings, killed them, exiled them, created a new government. So they run the place. So what happens is you get something called the Gaza Health Ministry, which sounds great. And the Gaza Health Ministry is based in Shifra Hospital. But the Gaza Health Ministry is just Hamas. Shifra Hospital is actually the civilian cover for the Hamas control bunkers, which sit underneath. So when we were bombing in 2014 and before, we can't bomb the Hamas command and control center because it's right underneath their primary hospital.
It's funny. That just reminds me of what they do with schools, with the UN-run schools, and they put weapons caches in them so that you can't bomb them. And then, then they portray Israelis as child murderers when they're putting weapons caches under schools. That's an excerpt from my weekly full-length show, The Gunn Show. On my show, I take on the issues of the day through my Alberta conservative lens, and I talk to the real newsmakers the mainstream media ignores. To get access to my show and all of our other premium content, click the link on the screen to subscribe today.